What's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm kind of wearing Fallout stuff right now that I got out of Loot Crate stuff. So shout out to Loot Crate. I will put them in the description below, so go check them out, guys. But anyways, this is going to be a top 5 Godzilla movies. Uh, I actually have 2 honorable mentions for movies. One it's actually in my DVD and the case is over there. Probably should have grabbed it for this video. But Mechagodzilla 2 is the first honorable mention. And the second honorable mention is Godzilla versus Destroyer. I was gonna put that on this list, but on the other side of this case is the movie that's coming in at the number 5 spot is gonna have to be Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. It is a really good movie. I like it. It's what Godzilla's about. There's baby Godzilla in it, so technically 3 versions of Godzilla. There's Mothra, there's Mogira back at it at another appearance, because the last time we saw Mogira was in the Mysterians in the 1957, I'm pretty sure movie, the Mysterians. But yeah, that comes in at number 5. So let's get into the number 4 and 3, because it is another double feature. But okay, so the first one is, number 3 is gonna be Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. And I have both heisei figures, so go check out those Bandai reviews. So, but yeah, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Spoiler alert: there's Mecha King Ghidorah in it. Mecha King Ghidorah is, I wouldn't say one of my favorite characters, but he is a really good character, and I always liked Mecha King Ghidorah. But yeah, that's why that came in at number 3. At the number 2 spot is gonna have to be Godzilla. It says and Mothra. Yeah, Godzilla and Mothra at the battle for Earth, even though it should be Godzilla versus Mothra technically, because once again, spoiler alert, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers for this movies, so if you haven't seen them yet, I highly recommend going out and getting these movies, seeing them, yeah. So anyways, continue on what I was talking about. Batra is in it, which is like an evil Mothra, and I just like that premise, that idea of that there's an evil Mothra, and Batra's design I like too. Yeah, so that's why that came in at number 3. It's overall a really good movie. It's not a review, so I'm not gonna get really into the movie. I'm just gonna talk about them a little bit. Coming in at the number 2 spot is the most expensive Godzilla movie I've seen out there. And you probably already know what it is if you've seen why are these movies so expensive. I highly recommend going and checking out that video. But yeah, it is Godzilla versus Biollante. And it's original. It's Godzilla's DNA with a rose, which I really like that idea. And again, I have that Bandai figure, so I highly recommend going and checking out that video too. But anyways, back into this. It's a really good movie. I like the premise of it. You really just, yeah, it's, at times you root for Godzilla, but at other times you kind of root for Biollante a little bit. It's kind of weird, but anyways, that's why that came in at the number 2 spot. And to end this off, guys, at the number 1 spot, it's gonna have to be the 1984 or 85, depending on which version you have. Uh, the 1984. And it's the remake of the 1954 for the Heisei era, so you just gotta like that. I like the 1954. It's the best Godzilla movie there is out there. This is going to be a shorter review than it was last time because there's not as many movies in Heisei. But one more honorable mention, I guess, I want to add is the Mothra trilogy. I only have 2 out of the 3, but I just wanted to add that. And since I only have one Gamera movie that doesn't work anymore, I don't really like to include Gamera's movies on my channel. But in the future, whenever I do, I will start to do more videos on Gamera because I do like Gamera. It's not Godzilla, but it's pretty close. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.